The New South Wales Parliament has entered its final sitting weeks as the coalition government battles to pass key legislation before the end of the year. Premier Dominic Perrottet is keen for his signature stamp duty reforms to pass this week, but the Greens are moving for an amendment which, if successful, would force a move back to the lower house for further debate. Kenny Heatley is live for us at State Parliament. Kenny, just explain for us what this amendment would do.
Yes, well, Ash, this stamp duty reform that is a signature policy, as you say, by Premier Dominic Perrottet, Labor says it's going to repeal it if they win the election in March. Now, what it's about is giving home buyers choice as to whether they pay an upfront stamp duty cost or an annual land tax. So giving that choice, the coalition government says is going to make it easier for people, especially first home buyers, to get into the market. Well, the Greens want to pass an amendment. They're saying that would protect buyers in the interim because Premier Dominic Perrottet wants this available to home buyers in January. Well, the Greens want this amendment to say, OK, if this passes, it can't be available until after the election, just in case Labor gets in. Here's what Minister Sarah Mitchell had to say on it just a few moments ago.
I think it's really important that first home buyers in New South Wales have a choice, and I don't understand why Chris Minns in the opposition want to take that opportunity away from those who are looking to enter the housing market. It's certainly got my full support and we're hopeful to see that bill pass, but we'll go through that process in the upper house this evening.
And Kenny, on another matter, it's been a long time coming. Finally, we've seen an agreement between the government and the taxi industry, and it's all about licensing compensation.
Yes, Ash, this has been a long drawn-out fight between the taxi industry and also the New South Wales coalition government. The taxi industry, the New South Wales Taxi Council, was given 24 hours to accept the latest offer by the government, which was $905 million compensation package to compensate them of the impact of ride-sharing services like Uber has had on the value of their taxi licences. Well, that was initially rejected by the New South Wales Taxi Council, but at the last minute last night, they came back to the table and said they accepted it at the very last minute. And it's on the provision that the compensation to taxi drivers is not subject to income tax. Now, a big part of this is probably because the government has been threatening an independent inquiry or report into this whole debacle. And what that would mean is, depending on the results of that report, maybe there was a risk that the taxi industry and taxi drivers would get less. And so that's what I think brought them back to the table. But it certainly is an issue that the government also is going to want to pass Parliament over the next week or so.
Kenny Heatley, live there for us. Thank you.